So here's a fuzz factory I built over the weekend. I made it the other direction just to have some space to hit it on and off. I mixed it up. I really like top-mounted stuff, and I wanted it to not go the other way, so try to move everything more that way. If you want the pedals on side-mounted jacks, just message me. I can always make it the other way for the most part. I just really like the idea of getting them all tight together, so something to think about when you're buying new toys. So here's the fuzz factory, playing a Les Paul. Getting my super reverb clone. So here we go. So I did it as volume, gate, comp, drive, stab. It's got cool, old school, cold war germaniums in there. Shitload of gain on tap and headroom. So you got your gate. You can easily self-oscillate it. Switch over to the bridge here. So, it's a pretty cool pedal. You can kind of dial it how you want it. Like here's the drive all the way back. It's real gated. When you got the gate up. Get it right on the edge. And then you got your stabber. So it's really interactive. So I'll start driving the drive up here. So you can kind of get a little like less fuzzy fuzz when you kind of roll the gate way up. And then you can stab it. So, I'm not saying it cleans up, but it definitely is, you know, totally different spitty, zippery fuzz noise. Some really cheesy, zippy stuff. Works better on the neck here. So it reminds me of that big cheese on the big cheese setting. Keep that zippy. Ooh, that sounds really like it. So you can be like. So the gate's really the one that changes a lot of the tone, and then the stab, it seems. So very interactive. Let me hook up a bass real quick. I've heard some complaints about the Fuzz Factory that it doesn't work good on bass. I've hand wired a bunch of them, you know, for friends, and you know, a couple for people that requested them. I think it handles low end pretty well. I'm not gonna say that you're gonna hook up a 5-string and drop, you know, tuning 2 steps or something, but it definitely, you know, it's a cool sound. A little gnarly. So, you know, I use big fat poly caps, you know, so some people, if they've cloned them or something, it makes a difference, especially when you're using bass, to really dial the caps to the input and output. And then, because it's a fuzz, you know, sometimes you got to play with some of the stuff in the middle, like decoupling and... Woo! So... Oh, that's another trick. Roll back the volume knob on your bass. It seems to work really good on this thing. So just get nice tones out of it. More low end response when you roll the stab back. So you can compensate also, you know, just roll the gate up if you're rolling the stab back. You know, you just got to balance between them to get it to not hiss at you and play crazy wild loud noises, which is fun in its own right if you're doing some stuff. But if you're just playing some straight bass lines like, and you want to take a pause, you don't want it to go make all these, you know, those noises at you. Put it to more of a normal setting. So here's the next. There's the volume knob all the way up on the bass. It's almost like clips or gates kind of sounding, so just hear that. Really sounds nice. tones. Just some dry signal here to actually compare. So definitely noticeable low end loss on a handful of the settings, but in a recording situation, it's really easy to add bass back in. So I definitely say if you got a Fuzz Factory out there and you're tracking with your band, it's worth laying down a track with some Fuzz Factory. It sounds pretty kick-ass on bass. Works really nice rolling back the bass, or the volume knob on the bass. So, pretty cool pedal. Lots of fun.